Clashing here as one of the two games this Friday night in the WSL, and host Tottenham are on a high after 2 wins from 2 at the start of the season. Manchester City arriving in good spirits, though. They got their first win last Friday night as they overcame Brighton. That after suffering a setback on match day 1 away to Chelsea. They are back in London tonight, though. It is Tottenham Hotspur taking on Manchester City. Kick-off coming up here in just under 7 minutes' time. Well, as we await the players, let's take a look at the way the WSL table looks in the early weeks of the season. Manchester United leading the way as one of 4 teams who have won both of their games so far. Arsenal, Chelsea and Spurs behind them. London City Lionesses made a big splash in the summer but haven't done so far this campaign. They, West Ham and Liverpool yet to get off the mark, but still a long way to go in this season. Manchester City sitting in the middle of the table but can go joint top with a win here tonight. I'm delighted to say watching alongside me here tonight is the Crystal Palace winger Molly-Mae Sharp. And Molly, talk us through some of the key players who are featuring here tonight, starting with Katinka Tandberg.
Yeah, I think Tandberg...
Manchester City got their first win under their new boss, Andre Yeglers, last week. Ball at that, ball just escaping away from her. Kopp, closed down there by Shaw. Just about got rid of the ball in time.
Yeah, there's been a couple of times there where Kopp's kind of got it out of her feet quite...
Given away this time, Shaw nearly in. Fujino trying to apply the pressure.
Yeah, and certainly with players like Beth England for Spurs, she will want to do that, she'll want to press.
Oh, and close down there, Keating. Tandberg in the mood for more after her goal last week.
As I was saying, you know, both teams are going to want...
Hemp coming in off the left. Miedema. Hasegawa. And it comes just too far ahead of Shaw. Trying to link the play, but Manchester City slowly starting to turn the screw here. Yui Hasegawa. By Naz. Loose there by Spence. Given away rather carelessly there by Fujino. Greenwood sending it more high than forward. Probably could have been left there for Keating as well. All a little bit strappy.
I think Man City leaving a huge gap in between Spurs' front line and the midfield, and I think that's something they're going to have to sort out quite quick, with Hasegawa maybe sitting in a little bit deeper, because Tandberg had a lot of time and space on the ball, and that is not something that Man City are going to want, you know, especially with scoring that wonder goal in the last game. So I think they're going to want to close that space down quite quickly, Man City.
Good feet there by Hasegawa, and a nice ball as well to find Fujino. The two Japanese combining, and Fujino's carried it a long way. Here's Shaw. Nice combination. The effort was from Kasperaj forward from the back. And now Spence. Spence hammering it there into Shaw. He was clipped by a frustrated Spence there after it. Naz. She's done really well. Jess Naz eventually halted.
Naz, you know, when she gets going, she can really run down that wing and leave defenders, and the way that she can manipulate the ball around a defender is, honestly, to play against it, it's so difficult. So that's what Spurs...
They're playing with a lot of confidence out there. Naz. Past Tandberg. Wahabi's header. And Tandberg. First shot on target for either side. It was looping and it was going to drop Payne, but it's going to play a whole lot more than that here. How much of a blow is it with Lauren Hemp going off for City at this?
No one wants to sit on the bench. think for her it's a case of staying ready and getting a chance, you know, now when she's been given it.
The last 2 goals for Manchester City came on the final day of last season as they beat Crystal Palace by 5 goals to 2. Sorry to mention that one.
That's okay, you know, we move on.
Football comes at you quick. Halfway through this first half, no breakthrough yet. Miedema in towards Shaw, nice return there to Fujino, and Manchester City find a way through.
What a finish from Fujino. She puts that ball into the stanch of the goal. What a finish.
Well, Manchester City have had to withstand a lot of Spurs pressure in the opening. But Alba Fujino, who scored against Spurs last season, here nets against them once more. Given plenty of room on the edge of the area, and Spurs punished.
And she gets a little bit too much time and space, gets a bit lucky with the nick, but can't take anything away from the finish. You know, the keeper gets a good hand to it, but still the power behind the shot on her right foot. You know, straight into the top corner of the goal.
Vivianne Miedema. Hasegawa. Looking for that run of Caroline. Oh, the goalkeeper got extremely fortunate there, I think. And she knows it as well. I have to bring Killer Brown. This is nice combination play here by Manchester City. Caroline. The Brazilian with the step-overs. 4 in the middle, 1 is short, and it would have been heading goalwards had it not been for the block there from Hunt. Tandberg trying to keep Shaw under control. It is towards Shaw, it's going to drop, great save! Cobb manages to keep it out. That could easily have been...
Yeah, what a save from Cobb. Bunny Shaw does ridiculously well to even get that shot off, but what a great reaction.
One of 3 Japanese players in the matchday squad for Manchester City tonight. Hasegawa, another one of them. Caroline gets beyond her marker there and wins the free kick. 2 over it here for City. Spurs with everyone back. Greenwood measures the ball in. Once again it drops. Wahabi, and then knocked there by Pryor. Tottenham.
Of pressure and momentum that Man City are going to put on them.
Hasegawa. Miedema dumped to the ground. Shaw had started a run early, and she might yet get there. Just stabbed away by Hunt, who wasn't sure where Shaw was coming from.
Yeah, when Bunny Shaw presses, you know, she does it with such a...
One here that Greenwood will take. Tried something a little bit different the last time she had one on this side. Played short and received it back, but this one's going in. Flicked on, surely over the line, it's 2-0.
Great header from Miedema there from the Alex Greenwood corner. Just flicks it on, gets it over the line, and Spurs cannot get it out.
Vivianne Miedema, a career. A simple flick, goalkeeper Kopp in no man's land there as she came up her line. And despite the desperate clearance from behind the goal line, it was clearly over.
Yeah, such a simple corner, like you say, but a great header from Miedema. She just gets in behind that player and is able to get there. I think the keeper should probably do a little bit better, you know.
Caroline. Will be opportunities for her. She's had that one opportunity so far that was right in front of, didn't actually hit the back of the net. That's given them a 2-goal lead. England couldn't take it down. Pryor. Greenwood. Wahabi. Miedema. Caroline, oh, great pace. And the Brazilian could be in for 3 here. Caroline deflected, it is 3-0. Kerstin Kasperaj this time, and Manchester City are running away with things.
Yeah, really easy finish from Kasperaj in the end, but that run from Caroline down that left-hand side, and the pass from Miedema, obviously she gets taken out a little bit, but great pace down that left-hand side, and she's done brilliant since she's come on.
Continue. It might have been a slow start to their season, but they're getting in their groove here.
And that all started from Miedema holding up the ball. You know, it looked a little bit messy, but she holds up the ball and she gives it to Caroline, who you know, deflected shot for Kasperaj, but you've got to be there to be able to score. And great run from the right wing back and good header in the end.
In the right place at the right time, and despite that high boot from Naz, went in bravely. No more time. And although this game was fairly even for much of the first half, Manchester City made the most of their opportunities. 3 goals in the... We are back underway. Manchester City...
Get the goal difference up as well, that matters in this league, especially when it comes to Champions League spots as well, so they'll want to go and score more goals.
It's a yellow card. Just going back to that point you just made, how do you think that feels for both or last? Joining from Manchester United a couple of weeks ago, could make a debut later on. Eating. Hasegawa. That's nice. So much room for City to stride into here. Caroline. Now create goal number 3. Hasegawa, Fujino. Killer Brown, the player to give it away. League Cup to come on Wednesday as they host Everton. And then London City Lionesses, the next visitors, the following Sunday in a midday start, and then a massive game against Arsenal the following Friday as the games come thick and fast at the start of the season. Could be in again here, City, and that's going to be a penalty. Lovely darting run by Oma Fujino. She's scored one, and she's probably now made one as well. And City could have a 4th. Fujino took an almighty whack there as she went past her player. And they're just showing that they've got so many runners from all over the field. Yellow card.
Very clear and obvious, but it's just another, you know, nail in the coffin.
Shaw focused and going through her own routine. It's Khadija Shaw. It's saved by Kopp and away by England. Well, the goalkeeper is having some night here.
That was her routine, but I think, you know, she's put it at the perfect height for the keeper.
Coming in by Kasperaj and Shaw.
That would have been very similar to the goal. Really awkward time for her to get ahead on it, actually.
A slight pull on her shorts there as well by... Manchester City clearing up. Nilden. Fujino, Miedema, Shaw. Caroline. She was going to be caught there again, this time by Naz. But Caroline doing so well. Fujino with a slice. Still there for Vivianne Miedema, who scored once, but can't score twice.
Well, the deflection took it straight into Kopp's hand.
So coming off here is Alex Greenwood. She gets rotated out as Jade Rose comes in. The Canadian defender joining City in the summer after leaving Harvard University. Want to get on with things here. I feel there's plenty more in this for them. Just about squeezed through there. That was a very risky one from Keating. Spurs have got League Cup action as well on Wednesday. Villa are the visitors here. Here's Naz, looking to try and keep this game alive here tonight. Swept away by Kasparai.
It's a shame about Jess Naz. She just comes back, but I do hope it's nothing too serious for Lauren Hemp after, you know, the summer she's just had as well.
Clinton advancing. Sure she'd enjoy a debut goal here tonight. City pinch it back there with Blin Killer-Brown. They could be in here. Miedema can't be giving her sights of goal again. Kasparai into Shaw, off the bar. It won't go in for Khadija Shaw tonight. She's tried from just about every angle, but she cannot beat the goalkeeper. Just resetting after each of those and going again.
Yeah, so certainly is. I think, you know, as a forward player, everyone has that reset where, you know, you pull your socks up or you look at the crossbar, you do something and you think, let's go again. And I think as a forward player, you just need the next chance to come as soon as possible and try and put it in the back of the net. But the more
Stacey Fullocks has helped recover it. Nicely helped on there by Miedema. Kasparai, Miedema off the line, and she can't force it home. Well, the chances that Manchester City are by Asagawa. Clinton. And Killer-Brown just got rid of it in time, and we'll take it back here. 3 in there, in towards Miedema. And in there, Caroline as well. And somehow Spurs scramble it clear time after time. They are keeping Manchester City out.
yeah,
And tidying her ball out in the end. Spurs could create something here. And it comes through to Naz, who still has plenty of energy. Asagawa, the ball's on. That's a nice pass. Kasparai will reach this. 3 in there. It's a corner to Manchester City.
another.
Kasparai. Smashed it there into Miedema. Asagawa. Lovely weight of ball there for Kasparai. Comes out here. Smashed towards goal by Wahabi. London City Lionesses as well, 15 minutes away from their first win of the season, currently leading at Everton after a duo of goals from Izzy Goodwin, Caroline. It's got to be this time, it is! A debut goal for Grace Clinton, timing her run to perfection, and was able to simply roll it home to wrap up this victory for Manchester City.
Oh, what a really tidy finish from Grace Clinton there. Really, really happy for her, but I do think Kopp should, you know, passes it into the back of the net.
Well, Manchester City have looked threatening whichever flank they've attacked off tonight. And Caroline has had great acceleration in these kind of areas. And Clinton didn't need to put too much into it at all. Her last goal actually came against Manchester City in April. She now gets her first City goal here at Spurs. It's Tottenham 0, Manchester City 4. And Kopp might be a little bit disappointed that that rolled underneath her. Only 19 years old. She made the move over the summer after 8 goals. One back now by Blin Killer-Brown. City ready to move out. Clinton stands on the ball and gives it away. Holtz. Oh, that's a belter.
What a finish from Holt.
Might not count for much here tonight, but one for the showreel nonetheless. Holt a good 25 yards out, and Keating didn't even move.
There was absolutely no stopping that goal. What a finish with a left foot.
She absolutely hammered it.
And they've got, you know, people who they need to be scoring goals. Miedemar, you know, Kasparai, she can get on the score sheet every now and again.
There, Kasparai, he's put in a very good performance at right back. Caroline. Oh, it's a nice set there for Hasegawa. And another chance goes begging. City have scored 4, but they probably could have had 40.
She's gone to strike it. She's just leant back again, trying to...
Thomas. Just too far ahead of Rybring. Rose. And Killer Brown. Certainly my first chance to see Manchester City this season. They've looked so fit and sharp all over the field, even with those coming on. Clinton has one on her debut, and a chance here. It is 5. It's Laura Coombs.
Oh, great finish from Laura Coombs in there, in at the back stick. Shot from Clinton that gets deflected right into a path. Yeah, they got that 5th one in the end, didn't they? But great play through the middle. Again there from Grace Clinton, and I think obviously she goes for the shot herself, but it deflects so kindly for Laura Coombs, and she almost stabs at it kind of with her laces, and it just takes it into the back of the net. It's really, really good finish, really clean.
And that is it. Manchester City with a statement of intent this season for sure. The fantastic display by Andrea Jeglert's side. Martin Ho's winning start as Tottenham Boss comes to an end here at home and beaten by what will surely be one of the title favourites this season. City had 5, but they could have had many more. 3-0 up at the break through Fujino, Miedemar and Kasparai. Khadija Shaw managed to miss a penalty before the hour mark, but Clinton and Coombs rounding things off for Manchester City, with Spurs grabbing just a single consolation goal through Olivia Holt, as good as it was. A convincing win, a big win, and a good start to Manchester City's weekend. It's finished here at the BetRite Stadium. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Manchester City 5.
Yeah, what a great game for City there. You know, scoring 5 on this Friday night will be a great trajectory now. They can go on and hopefully score a lot more.